Bo Ryan. He learned the game from his father, Butch, who was a coaching legend in local youth sports in Chester, Pennsylvania. What he was taught by his dad, he would pass on. Stick to the fundamentals, practice consistently, find players willing to buy into a system, selfish stars need not apply, mediocrity is not tolerated, hunger wins the day, do the little things, winning is more about attention to detail than late game heroics. Bo was fond of saying that he was only a teacher, and it was his duty to help his players become the best versions of themselves. Those lessons from Butch Ryan helped make Bo the best version of himself and one of the most successful coaches in NCAA history.
Over a head coaching career that spanned 32 seasons and 3 schools, all in the state of Wisconsin, Bo Ryan became one of the most decorated coaches in college basketball history. Starting at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville, Ryan led the school to 4 NCAA Division III national championships, and his program had the highest winning percentage of any men's team in the country during the 1990s. After 2 seasons at UW-Milwaukee, Ryan moved up to the Big Ten when he took over the reins in Madison in 2001. Over 14 years, he won a combined 7 Big Ten regular season and tournament championships and led Wisconsin to back-to-back trips to the Final Four. Bo Ryan was honored 4 times as the Big Ten's Coach of the Year, setting a university record with his 364 victories.
Welcoming Bo to the Hall of Fame is another famed member of the college coaching fraternity, Roy Williams. Please welcome Bo Ryan.
I'm not a storyteller. I have former players back there that are doing the over-under on how many minutes I'm going to take. Whew. Well, good evening. First, I would like to congratulate the other inductees of the 2024 Naismith Hall of Fame class. What a family, what a family. I'm honored to be in your company, believe me. To Jerry Colangelo, John DeLeva, and your staff, thank you for the remarkable event and tradition. Tremendous job. Can't thank you enough. To my presenters, Roy Williams and Jim Calhoun, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight. He tried, he arrived, but he just physically could not do it. But I'll tell you, these guys had a vision of the game, of how it should be played. And they got their players to share that vision. And that's not easy to do. It is said the purpose of life is to discover your gift. The meaning of life is to give it away. And you and Coach Calhoun have definitely done that in your basketball experience. You definitely have. Thanks, Roy. I am humbled and honored to be able to publicly thank those that made this evening possible. In fact, I'm so happy I may even thank the refs. There is one here. Never mind. First, I got to start with my parents. They are our first teachers and our most important mentors. My mom, Louise, was a stabilizing force in our family. She kept us organized at all times. My dad, Butch, took me everywhere. from the time I was a toddler until I was a teenager. My life with my father revolved around sports, either watching him play or coach, or as a spectator at Chester High School basketball games, or watching the Big Five at the Palestra. Great days. My dad's team, we were always more fundamentally sound than his opponents. He excelled at teaching life through the game, and I have strived to follow his example. Thanks to my dad, Butch, I became hooked on the greatest game of all, and we all know what that is. Ralph Waldo Emerson said it so well: our chief want in life is somebody who can make us do what we can. My father did that with a style that was demanding but fair to all. I also thank my big sister, Nancy, who prepared me so early for things to come. Where are you, Nance? Right here. Thank you. I am thankful to the real Hall of Famer in our family, Kelly Ryan. We celebrated our 50th wedding anniversary this past June. I always say 150 each. Most people don't buy that. But Kelly, your ability to manage a household of 5 children and help me to pursue a career of teaching and coaching makes you worthy not only for induction into the Wife and Mother Hall of Fame, but also sainthood. Yeah. Thanks, Kel. There you go. To our children, Megan, Will, you can put your hands up. Matt, Brenna, and Marin. I need a scorecard to keep track. Thanks for your support and for giving us 12 beautiful grandchildren. That's a lot. That's a lot. They delightfully exhaust us every day. Most people my age know that. There are other individuals that I would like to thank for the simple reason that they believed in me before I believed in myself. I start with my coach, Ron Rainey. I played for him for 3 years at Chester High School in Pennsylvania and followed him to Wilkes University in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. That's 7 years with the same mentor. I benefit every day from what Coach taught me. I thank the man who gave me my first college job, Bill Cofield. The first African-American head basketball coach in the Big Ten. Bill was a pioneer who set the stage for a more diverse and inclusive environment across basketball. I want his widow and his family to hear you applaud. I am still unsure what he saw in this junior high school and high school coach, but I am forever grateful. Bill allowed me to work in every phase of the game. His generosity of spirit prepared me to run my own program someday. I thank the man who gave me my first college head coaching job, George Christ. George was the athletic director. Yeah, George, hell of a guy. Hell of a guy. Was the athletic director and head football coach at a small state university in Platteville, Wisconsin. Population, smaller than Doug's town, 6,000. George sold me on what was possible. Without his belief in me, I would not be standing here today. Kelly and I enjoyed every minute of our 15 years in Southwest Wisconsin. Our players, coaches, and fans at Platteville were the finest people you will ever meet. And a lot of them are here. Let's give them a hand. I am grateful to UW-Milwaukee AD Bud Haiti for giving me the opportunity to work at a Division I level as a head coach. I'm grateful for all the folks who prepared me for the biggest challenge of all when Athletic Director Pat Richter came calling to offer me the head coaching job at the University of Wisconsin, Madison. Pat's support and counsel helped us forge a new chapter in Wisconsin basketball. Barry Alvarez followed Pat as AD, and he was tremendously supportive during the latter years of our run at Wisconsin. And finally, I want to thank the Inner Circle. What's that? All the folks in all the locker rooms, in all the arenas, and at all the games we ever played. To all the managers who performed the thankless task, thank you. I thank you today from the bottom of my heart. To my assistant coaches, I am grateful to each and every one of you for standing shoulder to shoulder for the endless recruiting trips, practices, meetings, road trips, and the wins and the losses. I thank you all. And several are here. Can you give them a hand? And finally, my players. For every hill you ran, which I'm known for every rebound you grabbed, for every free throw you practiced, for every charge you took, for every time you went to the floor for a loose ball, I thank each and every one of you. It was my supreme honor to coach you. I will cherish the memories we share for the rest of my life. Together, all of us along the way, we're so lucky to run out of that locker room, onto the floor, to the cheers of family and fans, and play the world's greatest game. I want you to know that as I accept this honor tonight, I accept it for all of us and all of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me, but I had Jim Calhoun came here earlier tonight. He was going to be another presenter, but he took ill. So prayers for Jim Calhoun, and hopefully he can make a full recovery. Thank you.